Hard to believe, but there is a silver lining to this drought. It's allowing 250 farmers in the Midwest to test crops more resilient to climate change. Amy Hawley went to the K-State experiment field to find out more. Amy?
Well, yeah, and here's the reason why, because farmers are increasingly seeing more and more of this. That's why they were excited today to hear from KSU experts to find out more about this new kind of drought-tolerant corn, crops, and cattle.
Now they're moving them pews out of here. They're going to go.
Farmer Ron Rumford knows if his two boys want to one day follow in his footsteps, he says he'll have to teach them faith. He says it's about the only thing that's not in a drought on his farm these days.
Sometimes it gets your faith that carries you through.
Nearly half of the nation's corn crop is in poor condition. Rumford says he normally sells his corn crop, but this year he says he'll have to find some to buy just to keep his cattle alive. That's why he likes what he heard today from KSU experts about new drought-resilient corn varieties.
They're talking like yielding 5 to 10 bushels more per acre on a dry year like this. That would be a big benefit.
Producers and a number of these test plots are seeing pretty nice benefit from the trait.
Scientists are testing new corn varieties with larger roots that absorb more water and have smaller tassels that save more of the plant's energy so it can make more kernels.
It just lets a plant be a plant, keep growing, keep making seeds on the cob until the next rain comes.
The hybrids coming down the line, the corn and the beans that are more drought stress, are going to be a big help to farmers.
Farmers like him who say the sweltering summers have put his wallet in a drought.
Now, KSU experts that we talked to today say the more resilient corn still is no match against an extreme drought like we've experienced this year. And farmers are also experimenting with other things like hardier cattle, crossbred with cows from Africa, and hardier hay, critical to feeding cattle. Hay shortages, as we all know, have forced local farmers to sell their livestock, perhaps their most expensive investment. In South Johnson County, Amy Hawley, 41 Action News.
More drought-tolerant hybrids of corn are appearing on the market, especially for farmers. A Washington Post article says DuPont Pioneer has already come out with 8 different versions of hybrid corn. That corn boosted productivity by 7% under drought conditions. This year, it's expected to come out with 17 more versions. And genetically engineered crops could help in the future as well. However, the downside is it can take 10 to 15 years to finish testing those crops. The seeds also are much more expensive and can only boost corn production by 1%.